Hey guys, so today I'm just going to make a really quick video just showing you how to fishtail braid. In the last week I've had about 4 people, clients and friends, come up and ask me if I know how to fishtail braid, so I figure it's probably something people want to know how to do it. Here's how to fishtail braid. Okay, so what you want to do first is get your section that you want to be braiding. I've taken this side section on her hair. It's not going to look particularly good here, but it's just the longest part of her hair, unfortunately, to do it. She's got quite short hair. This is just the longest section. It's still going to be quite a thin, quite a small braid, but it'll be enough to show you how to do it. So what you want to do is you take your section of hair and you want to split that into two. This is working with 2 sections of hair, this braid, which makes it quite simple. So split it into 2. And first of all, you want to take a small section from each edge and separate that. There, say, and there. So there we've got 4 sections. 4 sections. This is how we're going to start with these 2, and then the loose 2 on the edges. Now, it's done in 3 stages. The first stage is you take your edge section from the first section, you go over the top of section 1 and under section 2, and then over section 2, under section 1 with the opposite one. So it's just working that way, go over under, then working back, go over under, and that's it. Keep it quite tight, and then basically you just follow that throughout the entire braid. If you want it to be quite a neat braid, what you want to do is make sure when you take these side sections, make sure you take them quite neat and quite the same sort of width every time. If you prefer it to be a bit sort of trashier, a bit looser, which I think really works with this braid, just take them randomly, sort of roughly the same sort of size, but don't be too precise, and you'll get that kind of a bit sort of more trashier kind of look to it. At the end, I think a really good thing with this braid is that you can like pull it all apart and it looks really good. I think it really pays to sort of loosen it up and have sort of like loose ends sticking out and things like that. Now just keep it tight, as tight as you can. To do that though, you just need to sort of pull it on either side, so that's fine. It's not too difficult to keep it tight, and then you basically just work down the braid like that. It does take sort of 5 to 10-ish, depending on the size, sort of twists before you'll start seeing the kind of fishtail take shape. So I'm just going to work that now until it starts taking shape, and then we'll speed the video along a bit, because really it's quite a simple braid, and you've probably seen enough already to work out how to do it yourself, but obviously it's good just to finish it. So basically, over, under, take an edge, over, under, take an edge, and then repeat, and you just repeat that all the way down. At first, when you're doing the top section, it is a little tough, but it does get easier. If your hair's particularly slippy, particularly shiny, particularly slippy, a bit fine, you could use like a salt spray or hairspray just to sort of dirty it up a little bit, just to give it a little bit more grip. She's got particularly shiny artificial hair, so it's quite difficult to keep it sort of from slipping, but it's alright, it works. It's not integral, but yeah, you could do, if you were having trouble, you could use a salt spray or like just a hairspray. So you just want to like dirty it up and get it to be a bit grippier, basically. But yeah, you can see now it's sort of starting to get that fishtail shape. Keep going a little bit further, and hopefully it'll start sort of coming into its own. You can sort of see it coming along. I think what we'll do is I'll speed the video up now, and then you'll be able to see it at the end, because it's this is pretty much it all the way down. You can see it's starting to get that shape there, just sort of starting to come in here. So yeah, I'll speed it along now and see what it looks like at the end. basically your fishtail braid there. You can see it's quite small, it's quite thin unfortunately, but you can see it's got that fishtail shape. This hair's not the best, but I don't want to keep making excuses for the blocks. And what you can do is, you know, the good thing about this is it's quite messy and quite trashy anyway. I've put a little rubber band around the end, but you could just backcomb that in so that it stays, and that's quite nice. You don't have to use a band then. And then using the sort of tooth of your comb or knitting needle or your fingers or anything, you can just sort of pull it about a little and loosen it up in places, sort of catch it under certain bits and just sort of pull it out, get that kind of loose, sort of lazy vibe, bit of a sort of beachy Sunday kind of going on. And that looks really cool, I think, with this braid, because it already looks quite sort of, it's so detailed and complex, or you know, it seems like a lot going on in it, that it's really nice to just kind of screw it up a little and yeah, just make it a little kind of looser and a little kind of more lazy sort of vibe. But yeah, that's basically it really. It's pretty simple. It's a fishtail braid. Doesn't take so long to learn. Yeah, pretty simple. So yeah, cheers.